Hello, it's Molly Reamer with Bridget's Grove and 30 Days of Goddess with this week's mini ritual, 3 to 7 minutes, a dollop of the sacred to guide your week. And I am coming to you today from the very hot and humid and drought-ish back deck in my Missouri home with my new tiny little table and enjoying my sliding glass door that we just put in to the bedroom. Still have a wheelbarrow and construction materials in progress. We had to replaster the side of the house, and the bales that we removed from the wall are still over there. So that's where I am today. And for this week's ritual, the card we received from Woman Runes is the Veil, the Rune of Mystery, the Sound of Silence. And this rune, for me, I find can be a little challenging. Sometimes it shows up when this isn't really the answer you want. You know, you're like, Rune of Mystery, gee, thanks a lot. But sometimes it can remind us that it doesn't always have to be the time for answers. Sometimes we can sit with the unknowing held inside. Sometimes we can walk right into the mystery and find that we are at home. And sometimes it's telling us that it's time to draw back the curtain, to drop the curtain, to look behind the curtain. So it isn't always meaning it's an unknown, no time for answers, etc. Sometimes it means reveal, open up the curtain, peek, take a peek, see what's back there. And so it doesn't have to be a rune that sort of blocks you. I find I do sometimes experience it as a rune that sort of blocks me. Sometimes it's a helpful reminder that we don't always have to know and we can sit with the unknowing held inside. But sometimes if we tweak it just a little, it can be a reminder to peek behind the curtain. So that is our rune for the day or the week. And then I also picked, whoops, my focus is going in and out. I picked a word card from the booster expansion pack to our daily practice companion deck. And then I picked cards from the free printables starter kit that's available at 30daysofgoddess.com. So these cards are from the booster pack. These are from the print your own, pack. And then I also picked a card from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. And so, for a word, we got wild. So may you take some time to listen to the wild within and the wild outside. May you step into and inhabit your own wild wisdom, your own wild truth, your own wild heart, your own wild path. And may you learn from the wild around you, even if it is only small scraps, small glimpses. There are wild pieces of life all around. And life itself is a little more wild than we want to believe. Just the fact of walking on this earth, spinning through space is a pretty wild fact. And so we may, as humans, pave things over and cut things down and try to wrestle with and control. But there is so much that is so much more wild than we can know, and that we can't control. And so then the ritual suggestion from the practices is go outside and sit with your eyes open for 5 minutes. See what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. I find a lot of practices and traditions encourage you to sit with your eyes closed, you know, to kind of shut off the senses, to retreat within. And that can be a powerful practice too. But I find there is almost nothing more powerful than sitting with my eyes open and just bearing witness to what is there right in that moment. And then the Sacred Self-Care card is rest. So may you make space for rest in your life this week, even if it is 20 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour. May you make space for rest, remembering that rest is as essential to life as action. We all need rest for renewal. And then the affirmation to carry with you into this week. I protect my attention well and wisely, for it is a precious magic, And it is. Your attention is your most precious and most powerful prayer. It is your strongest magic and your most finite resource. So call that power back and center your attention back within, and then choose from there. And then the prayer to send us out. I am woven of words and water. I am changing. I am whole. I am made of raindrops and roses. I carry sacred spells within my soul. Thank you for being here. May you have a wild week embracing the mystery.